So here's a common trigonometric identity. It just says prove the identity and then gives the equation. So first things first, let's identify which side gives us more and which one's easier to work with. So in this case, I would use this part, the left-hand side of the equation, to do the most work with. So step one, I just write out the left-hand side of the equation down here. So I'd say left-hand side equals the sine of x over 1 plus cosine x plus 1 plus cosine x over sine x. So step two, I would find a common denominator, which in this case is 1 plus cosine x times sine x. So let's rewrite it with a common denominator. The left-hand side equals 1 plus cosine x sine x over, sine x over that, sorry, my bad. Then you get 1 plus cosine x over 1 plus cosine x sine x. Now, in this case, we're multiplying by sine x, so the top value gets multiplied by sine x, which would give you sine squared x. And over here, we had sine x as a denominator, so we're just multiplying by 1 plus cosine x. So this would be 1 plus cosine x squared, and this whole thing is squared. So next, I would combine the terms. I would say sine squared x plus 1 plus cosine x squared all over 1 plus cosine x times sine x is the left-hand side now. Now what I would do is I would expand the 1 plus cosine x squared. So in this case, I'd bring it over here and put 1 plus cosine x times 1 plus cosine x. So we get 1, because 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times cosine x is cosine x. 1 times cosine x is cosine x again. And then cosine x times cosine x is cosine squared x. So we get cosine squared x plus 2 cosine x plus 1. So I'd write that instead of 1 plus cosine x squared. So I'd say the left-hand side equals sine squared x plus 1 plus 2 cosine x plus cosine squared x all over the denominator. Now the next step I would use is I would simplify using the Pythagorean identity. Remember, sine squared x plus cosine squared x equals 1. So I'd sub 1 in for sine squared x plus cosine squared x. So for these two values, I would cross them out, and I'd just write the left-hand side equals 1 plus 1 plus 2 cosine x all over 1 plus cosine x times sine x. So in this case, the left-hand side equals 2 plus 2 cosine x all over 1 plus cosine x times sine x. Now, a lot of people get stuck here, and they say, am I done? But what you need to do is you need to factor the top part of this fraction. So we'd factor 2 out of the top, and it would go 2 times 1 plus cosine x all over 1 plus cosine x times sine x. What we can do now, because we're multiplying, is cross out the 1 plus cosine x on the top and the bottom, which would leave us with 2 over sine x. And we need to rewrite this in terms of cosecant x. So we know cosecant x equals 1 over sine x. And because it's 2 over sine x, it would equal 2 cosecant x. And 2 cosecant x equals 2 cosecant x, which shows that this checks out.